Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sal speaking and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna talk about Rodez, as the French might say it. I'm not sure, not very good with French, I'm sorry, but this is a French cheese and is produced in a place, I think the name of the town is called Rodez, is spelled R-O-D-E-Z or Z as some of you may say it or spell it. And this cheese is very good, it's very tasty, and although it's a French cheese, it really tastes fantastic. It's really good, and it is somewhat similar to Parmesan cheese. I love cheese, I think, and also Grancy, my friend Grancy here is saying that he loves cheese, and so how can you blame him for that? You know, we all like cheese. Cheese is great. You can use cheese in many different ways. Hello, Zach back. Welcome to this cooking streaming. I'm gonna cook some pasta because I'm really hungry and I can't wait to have some food. I've been waiting all day. Today I went to school. I had a really great time with my teacher. She taught me new things and I want to improve in so many great things, and I'm really excited about things. So this is a cheese that is similar to Parmesan cheese. It's from France, but believe it or not, I don't think they sell it in France. Actually, they don't sell it in France. The only place that this cheese is very well accepted is Puglia. Puglia is spelled P-U-G-L-I-A. It is a southern region of Italy, actually. It's a beautiful place. The capital of Puglia is called Bari, and this cheese is very common in Puglia. Actually, it is only to be found in this amazing, beautiful, southern and sunny region of Italy. I love Puglia, I love Sicily. They're somewhat similar in a way, although they've got different type of food, lots of great different influences, and even the accent is so different. Believe me, so different. But it's so cool. I can imitate the accent if you like me, although you know, a local from Bari will tell you, oh no, it's not perfect, it doesn't speak very well. But who cares, you know, I really like the accent. I have new friends from Puglia living here in Palermo, and so they went for a trip to Bari, and it was so nice to bring me some cheese, and this cheese is fantastic. So let's, you know, the floor is mine, let's get into work. So first of all, and this is a common mistake, people whenever cook pasta, they never bring the water to boil, because that's the most important thing to do. If you don't bring the water to boil, you know, there's no point in cooking, you know, because some people waste a lot of time preparing the topping, which is not so hard to make after all, and they don't, you know, prepare the pasta, and these freaking thing drive me nuts. These very same thing drive me nuts, because there's no point in not bringing the water to boil and wait, you know. So some people are not multitasking, they just do one thing, especially men. We tend to do one thing at a time, but you need to, when you cook, you need to do so many things together at the same time. There's no reason to wait. So while the water is boiling, hopefully the water is going to boil, not as now, but shortly, I'm gonna have to clean this frying pan that I will use, because I'm gonna put tomato sauce in this. Actually, let me just see if this kind of works. You know, you can see this, and you can see me as well, which is great. So to let you understand how humble life is in Italy, not many people, especially in the southern part of Italy, have dishwashers. I mean, usually well-off people have dishwashers, but not all the people here. So we still wash our dishes almost like our grandmothers would wash it. Not as quiet though, but still. So it is important to, I like to use a frying pan when I cook, because I think I love the fact that you can throw the pasta in it and you can cook it with the tomato sauce. So I'm gonna just, make a very simple and plain pasta with tomato sauce. The very purpose of this video is just to show, to talk about this cheese. This Rodez cheese is just fantastic. Well, I made it again in time to the live stream. Yeah, German Carl, I'm glad you made it. It's fantastic. Genghis is saying pasta mania. And Zach Bach is saying that's what I do from what my mother taught. That's fantastic. Your mom taught you well. That's fantastic. And Zach Bach is saying also cleaning in the old traditional sink. Why not? German Carl is saying here in Germany it's also still common to wash the dishes in the sink. Well, why not? Of course, having a dishwasher would help you out and it would spin things around, but the very fact of making dishes kind of teaches you a little bit of things. And also you can give, to your children like little jobs to do, and in order to, because they can work for you washing the dishes and then you can pay them back with a weekly, pocket money or whatever. So, I think old ways are still good ways, not necessarily wrong, I think. So I'm gonna wash this pan. So I'm gonna tell you how I discovered this cheese. I was in Puglia, and I'm gonna explain it to you in a second. Let me just finish with this cleaning of this frying pan here. But I'm gonna explain to you how I came to meet, how I came to know this amazing cheese. This is a very unique cheese. I don't know if you American friends, American subscribers have access to this cheese. I have no idea. I don't know if you can find it on the internet. If you can't find it on the internet, let me know, because I might find a way to ship it to your place. Because I have many friends living in Puglia, and therefore they can send it to me, or they can even send it to you, and I can, and we can, organize the payment. But yeah, it's a cheese to try. It is very similar to Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano cheese, although it's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's different, so that's why I like it. So here's the frying pan. The frying pan is ready here to go, and it's fantastic. It's perfect. Just sticking in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab. So come with me. I'm gonna have to grab my tomato sauce. I'm gonna use some cherry tomato sauce. Just bought it today from the supermarket. It is a very good and Italian sauce, of course. It comes from Sicily. Yeah, this one comes from Sicily. Comes from the Vittoria, Ragusa area. So we're talking about a place in the middle of nowhere, but the food is great, and yeah, I'm sure you will enjoy it a lot. So German Carl is asking me, what do you prefer, Parmigiano Reggiano or Grana Padano? That's a good question. They're both good, but I think Parmigiano cheese is a little bit better than Grana Padano, although they're both fantastic cheese, and it's a hard choice. It's a really hard choice and a really hard question that you asked me, So to cook this simple pasta, I'm gonna use tomato sauce. I got this tomato sauce at the supermarket today. I'm just gonna open simply. I'm gonna turn on the heat here, the fire here. I'm gonna just open it up. I can't tell you the smell of this tomato sauce is just fantastic. Let me show you from another perspective as I put the tomato sauce here. See how thick this tomato sauce is. It's not just a normal tomato sauce. This is like real stuff. This is not like fake stuff. This is real tomato, real good stuff, fantastic stuff. And unfortunately, I don't think you can find this in the States, or maybe, you won't be able to find the same quality type of thing, It's a shame, but that's a sad truth, and what can I do with it? What can you do with it? You're living there. I'm not living there anymore. I lived there for 3 months only. And then I came back home, and I miss it. I miss the West. I lived in the West, although I've never been to the East. Well, that was not real. That was not true. Meaning I've been to the east part of the States, but only as a layover. I flew into New York on the way back home. So I flew from Salt Lake City, Utah to New York City, and then from New York City to Rome, and Rome to Palermo. It was like an everlasting trip, lasted like forever. That was great. I loved it, and I might go back at some point. That would be so cool. That would be fantastic. So here is the other problem, you know, the choice of pasta. Well, it's up to you. Some people love to cook with, you know, long pasta. Some people use just short pasta. I don't think I'm going to use short pasta because at the end of the day, I like short pasta more than long pasta, which is somewhat harder to cook in a way. If you really think about it, it is somewhat harder to cook. So, tomato sauce is almost ready, pardon me. The water is boiling now, and I just need to look for the pasta. And I have it here. This is a local pasta as well. It's called Etna. This is the brand. Very unique, very good. Good stuff. It's very good. It's like a penne. I used the same type of pasta when I did like the ASMR video. So I'm gonna use this pasta, and it's time to put the pasta here. So let me show you, let me share with you the amazing moment. How many grams is this? Oh, 500 grams. Well, wait, I didn't turn on the camera. So, yay! Here we go. The pasta is here. So let's. Well, we need to mix it. You know, just make sure the pasta won't stick together. This is very important. Many people do this mistake. They leave the pasta there for, what is this all about? This cheese? I don't know, but it came from somewhere and wasn't supposed to be there. Anyways, so let's keep the pasta cooking here, and we have the tomato sauce here. Look at this. This is amazing. Whoa, could you know, let's pretend you can smell it now, you know. I just can't tell you. It smells so good. It smells so nice. Just fantastic. I have no words to explain the pleasure that it gives to the soul. Alan, I came over here from Metatron. Is the pasta historically accurate? Well, no. According to my calculations, you know, pasta is was invented by the Chinese in a way, but you know, also according to my calculation, well, I mean, I'm just joking here, but I'm not very good with history. The Metatron is the historian one. I'm just, you know, a simple guy who does simple things. But the thing is, Marco Polo went to China. He discovered this kind of noodles, you know, and to be honest with you, I hate it when people call pasta noodles. Pasta is not noodles. We have the Chinese noodles, the Japanese noodles, whatever you're talking about, that's noodles. But our stuff is not noodles. Our stuff is pasta. The same thing, I had an argument with a friend about pizza a long time ago, probably 10 years, 11 years ago. I talked about pasta and also about pizza, and he said, oh, well, your pizza is not Italian, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what are you talking about? Pizza is Italian. And he had mistaken the pizza with focaccia. Focaccia is a type of pizza but without mozzarella cheese. Because if you think about it, the mozzarella cheese is used in the margherita pizza. You know, pizza margherita, that's where it's used. And pizza margherita has a meaning to it, you know. And maybe I will explain it to you in one of my videos in the future videos. And so I told them, they made focaccia. Focaccia was similar to pizza, but not really the same thing, without cheese and different process of cooking as well. And the focaccia, by the way, was invented by the Etruscan, you know, in the region of Tuscia, which corresponds to the actual modern Tuscany. So I don't know about French fries, really. They might be from France, you never know. Otherwise, why would they be called French fries? No, that's wrong. You know, pasta is pasta, and it's got so many different shapes. So many different shapes, you won't believe it. If you come to Italy, you will find out. Actually, my patrons have the chance of coming to Sicily for free if we will reach a certain amount of money on my Patreon account. So you have this amazing chance to be selected by me, and I'm gonna do it. I keep my word. If I say something, I'm gonna do it. There's no point I wouldn't do it. I have a chance to come here to Sicily and experience these things. I will show you around the place. I will show you around Palermo. I would, take you to places. I would, maybe invite you to my place to have dinner. I could cook for you. We could also make a video together and show it to the other subscribers. And yeah, this is very doable. It's very easy. It's up to you guys if you want to learn more about the culture and things. So the pasta is cooking. The pasta is getting there. The cheese is ready. I'm getting hot in here because it's freaking hot here still. You see me in long sleeves, but I spent the all day wearing short sleeves, and it was freaking hot. And it's fantastic living here. We've got like about 22, 23, maybe 24 Celsius, and at night it gets a little bit colder. But as you can see, and especially when you cook, it gets really hot, really hot. So yeah, every now and then I try the pasta. I also, prior to this, I grated the cheese, so the cheese is nice and ready to go. It's fantastic, just so tasty. It looks like Parmesan cheese, but it's not Parmesan cheese. It's very unique. It's got a very strong taste to it, but still very good. I think it's gonna be fantastic. So let me tell you the story. How the heck I found this cheese. So I was invited to a wedding to Puglia. I love this beautiful land in the southern of Italy. It's a very sunny place, beautiful place, and that was the best wedding reception I ever attended in my whole life. It was fantastic. It was a lot of food. The wedding lasted for maybe 14 hours or something. It started around about 10:30 in the morning, and it lasted I think it lasted till 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. I don't know, maybe 1 in the morning to be realistic. But it was fantastic, great food. But before that, I was spending few days with my friends around Puglia. And as I was waiting for them, they were coming down from the north of Italy, although both of them are from the south. They're from Palermo like me. So I went to the B&B, I took the place, I took the room, I rested a little bit, and I didn't know what to do. So I went down this little town, I don't remember the name of this town, but very close to Bari. And I was like, hey man, I need to eat something here. So I went to this place and I had some food. They had this amazing pasta, very tasty pasta. And then the guy, I was like, can you bring me some cheese? The guy brought me some cheese. And so as soon as I tasted the cheese, I was like, this is not Parmesan cheese. So I called the waiter and I was like, oh, hey, could you please tell me what kind of cheese are we talking about? And he said, this is Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano cheese. I was like, no, that's not quite right. That's not Parmigiano cheese. I know my stuff, so that's not right. So he went back to the kitchen and checked, and he came back and said, yeah, sorry, I do apologize, I was wrong. This is Rodez cheese. Rodez, I don't know, you call it, whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. And it's very good. So I went for cheese hunting here and I couldn't find it. It was crazy. I went to the best supermarkets, the most expensive ones, but I couldn't find anything. And then I gave up. I made some search on the internet and I found out that they only make this cheese in Puglia. They distribute it, they distribute it to Puglia, but they make it in France. And they don't even sell it in France. How bizarre is that? But anyways, so I think we're coming to close because I didn't have dinner yet. This is my dinner. And yeah. I usually like to taste the pasta. Just sauce, raw sauce, no ketchup. Ketchup is just nonsense, man. Ketchup is, you can't cook with ketchup. No, just can't. It's an offense to your personality. So I like to taste pasta every now and then because some people just look at the package and they read the time and they make the pasta according to the time, but that's not the best thing in the world. Meaning that gives you a direction, that gives you a suggestion on how to cook well, but usually I would take off 2 minutes from the time they're writing down on from the time reading on the pasta. I will take 2 minutes out of it. So if it says 10 minutes, I will cook it for 8 minutes instead. American pasta is another big deal. It's really problematic because it's made with another type of grain, another type of flour, you know, and really doesn't taste the same, and also is easily to be overcooked, you know, unfortunately. This is not quite cooked, but it's getting there. And the tomato sauce is just fantastic. The tomato sauce is made out of cherry tomatoes. Let me show you. Look at this. This is just amazing. I love to taste the tomato sauce as well. Well, if you eat raw pasta, nothing happens to you. You won't die. But it's not the best thing to eat in the world, you know. So good, so good. Yummy. Let me taste the pasta again and see what's going on with this. Ready to go. This is the hardest process. Whoa, wow, that's a crazy snack. Zach back is saying that he eats dry pasta as a snack, and that's, sorry, that's crazy, man. How can you eat that? You know, that's not good for you. That's not healthy for you. So the time has come. Pasta is ready to go. Woohoo! I usually like to do this multiple times in order to let the water out, and then I will get this and I will, you know, put it back to the actual pan. Let me show you the frying pan here. I'm gonna put the pasta. Whoa! Yay! Fantastic. So, yeah. See how beautiful it's made. This one is so good, guys. You might think from watching this video, you might think, well, this is just, you know, ketchup, whatever you want to think, you know, but I must tell you, this is a heavenly pasta. Like, the taste of it is just fantastic. I can't describe it. Sorry, Mark Jefferson, I don't speak Brazilian, Portuguese. I don't know where you're from, but I, you know, just don't understand. But yeah, it's good stuff, you know. It's like really good stuff. Very good. The pasta is ready to go. I'm really excited. Let me show you the cheese. I'm gonna put the cheese here. See how beautiful this is? Fantastic. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil too. It's hard to film with one hand and to use the olive oil with another hand, but anyways, this is all I can do. Okay, of course I will mix it together. This is really good stuff. Just can't wait to eat it. And yeah. Oh wow, this is so good. Fantastic. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave you now, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you. You wanna see the last part? What do you mean? Me eating the pasta? I can show you. It's gonna be, it's piping hot, but really tasty, really good. I'm gonna put some Netflix on just for a few minutes, just to relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to get back to work. I have to study a lot. There's a lot of stuff to do. And thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you feel hungry, you better call Sal. No, I'm just kidding. If you feel sad, you better call Sal. Good night.